We got another leg, hamstring focus day going on. Starting off on the lying leg curl. About done. Did two warm-up sets. Getting ready to move on to the third working. Just give you a little preview of what we got going on here. So, what that's looking like. So, go ahead on your screen if you want to, basically copy what I'm doing. But yeah, that's the plan. Getting ready to do the last set. First set, got 2 more reps than I was planning on, so that's a good sign of progression. Still shooting for that 8 to 12 rep range, so I'll take it.
Yeah, they're starting to realize, like starting to realize, 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 starting to realize. That's just shame of being paying.
Finish up the last set on hack squat. A little bit more weight than my handle. Thought I would be able to do, no problem. Still shooting for that 6 to 10 rep range on the hack squats. And I fell short at 4, so it's alright. I knew when to rack it, and that just prepares me for the next coming week, preparing the muscles to be able to handle a heavier load. So it wasn't a completely wasted set, though it wasn't in the rep range that I was going for. But that is what it is. Been going from that to the Romanian deadlifts. Those felt really good. Really deep stretch through the entire range of motion. Was able to land right in that sweet spot where I wanted to, shoot for 10 to 12 rep range, shooting right at the 10 rep range. And the first set I probably could have cranked out maybe 2 more reps. Problem with that is the handles, the grips on that are like a really soft rubber, so as soon as you start sweating, they get really fucking slick. So you really gotta hang on to that thing. But other than that, felt really good. To finish up these last 2 movements, got 2 sets of split squats using this funky platform and a kettlebell, aiming for 10 to 12 rep range, and then we'll go to hips, and that'll be it for today. I'm back home. It was a really solid workout. Finish off with the hips. I feel like since I've been incorporating more hip movements into my workout or being deliberate about training my hips, they've gotten a lot better. For I don't know, probably the past couple years on and off, I've had an issue with my left hip where it would like flare up and bother me out of nowhere, and I would have to stretch it. But I've definitely noticed it bothering me less, or really not at all, since I've started incorporating hip movements back into my routine. So really liking that. Like I said, overall it was a solid workout. I was trying to push myself. Definitely fell short a little bit on that hack squat, but that's all right. I wasn't putting myself in a position where I was potentially going to be injured. And, if anything, it's some sort of small progress. It'll get me set up for, the next couple weeks to come, training with a heavier load or getting the muscles used to handling a different load. Again, on the hack squat, this was my hamstring focus day, so on the hack squat especially, I've got to be more conscious of, basically keeping my core and everything tight, because my feet are at the upper end, or the near the top of the platform. So if you're not keeping your core tight, what can happen is it can kind of like cause your back to round just a little bit, and you don't want that, because then it's gonna make you prone to injury. So yeah, I've just got to pay attention to that. Like I always say this, and I've always trained this way. You've got to listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, or it feels too heavy, or you feel the form is off, then you can adjust that. You don't have to, you're not, like I said, you're not trying to impress anybody. You're not trying to impress yourself. You're in there to make progress. And if you go doing a movement that can potentially injure you, then that's going to stop your progress altogether, and you don't want that. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and drop me a thumbs up. Maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.